Hey there. I got some really cool things the past 2 weeks and I'm really excited about them. It's so like garden nerding out sort of stuff. So the first thing that I got was one of those cute little clear pop-up sort of greenhouse. So it's essentially like a greenhouse cold frame because it's not insulated or anything, but it's super cute. It was really inexpensive. I believe it was about $43 US, and I can leave that link in the description below. I also got some, I got an 8-pack of LED grow lights, the full spectrum, and a timer, like an outlet timer, so that I can have my lights running for 16 hours on and then 8 hours off. I will go and put that together. Hopefully it's not a piece of crap. At first I was intimidated because like the box is flat and I'm like, oh great, this thing is gonna be so flimsy and junky and whatever, but to my surprise, it was actually decent. All the pieces were there. I put it together easy. The cover fit just fine. Took me like 30 minutes, not even. So I'm really happy about that. The lights, the same deal. It was fairly straightforward. I was a little confused of like attaching each light to each other. If one way was in or one way was out, like the electric current, to make sure that the lights actually turn on all together. And yeah, everything was just fine. So I'm really happy about that. The lights look good, the shelf looks good. So all in all, I spent $99, so 100, less than 100 on that full, and I got plenty of space to pot on the seedlings, so I'm really happy about that. I'll take you through a little tour of the seedlings so you can see what they look like as far as now. I also need to pinch a couple of these things, like my dahlias. That just means that I'm cutting off the top growth and cutting it down to the lower two true leaves. That way you get more branching and you end up getting more blooms from one single plant versus having one single stalk or just two. Missing a dahlia. I know there was already one missing before, but there's another one. So, okay. The dill finally looks much better. I do not like growing dill, but I love dill, so that's a thing. The snapdragons, yep. Dill, nothing with Grayson's oranges yet. Hollyhocks in that tray are looking much bigger right there. Some more dahlia. These are all dahlias. All the way back there. This is that kale that we planted together. The onion, lavender, nothing. I don't like growing lavender either because it's really hard. And here's some more of the flowering kale, ornamental kale. Down here is salvia. And then we've got bell peppers, mini snacking peppers, jalapenos in that back row. Then I believe yellow echinacea and purple echinacea is right there. This front area are the pansies. And then we have the strawberries. There's poppies right here. There is a little coleus starting to come through, so that's exciting. The cauliflower Swiss chard popped through, the cabbage popped through. There is some action with the foxglove, so that makes me happy. And also this money plant, the lunaria, is coming up. More hollyhocks, celosia, a couple different kinds, nothing with the bells of Ireland, lupins popping through, and I think that's it as far as like the action in here. I have an oscillating fan going, which is just a fan that moves back and forth to give the seedlings the simulation of if they would be outside so that they can be nice and strong. I know some of these look a little leggy. That's why I got this unit, was because where I had them before, which I showed you in my mechanical room that has like the weird AstroTurf floor, they were just not getting the right light. They were reaching and getting leggy, and so that's why I'm like, okay, I actually need to get a system in place because I'm gonna have really crappy seedlings if I keep it up at this rate. And I was hoping I could get away with another year of not getting any, with not having to get a whole unit system. So I gave myself a budget of less than $100 and I pulled that one off. I'm really happy about that. The second thing, now on to the other. This is like me nerding out because I think it's so cool. This dude, so I got an indoor composter. I can't remember who I saw, some gardener I found on Instagram, and she has like so many cool little like techie or whatever things. And she had this cute little indoor composter. It looked like almost like another garbage can or something like that. And it's got worms in it, and so she doesn't have to like run outside during the winter. She doesn't have to have like a nasty bowl in her kitchen or whatever. She has this cool composter, and it has worms on the bottom tray that work between the different layers. I'm still learning about that, but all in all, that stuff is legit, and it's really expensive, and it's got lots of nutrients in it. So if you can make it, do that. Make it from your trash to treasure. Cute. I will show you. It has been raining and snowing, and so my hair is like so big. Got the biggest hair. Let me flip you around. All right, so here's my little garbage setup that I have. Sorry, I know it's disgusting. You don't ever want to look at anyone's trash. But so this is the little worm composter that I got. Super, super cute, really easy to put together. It didn't come in a very big box. There's the spout at the bottom that if there's any remaining liquid, you know, it'll drain out and you can actually repurpose that liquid as a fertilizer for like your house plants or other plants. So the first layer is just that. It's like the bottom part where all of the liquids that build up in here will drain to this bottom part. The second tier is actually where your worms live. And right now I have cardboard, newspaper, and coconut core in here with the worms. We went outside and just grabbed a couple on a nice warm day, but I do plan on ordering like a pack, like a pound, so that they can really get through all of this. Anyways, so this other layer, it's got holes for the worms to be able to come to the different layers. So they live down there. The top layer is where you keep all of your scrap food, cardboard, and newspaper that you want composted. They'll work between the layers and start breaking it down. So you'll notice that this top layer starts getting low. That means the worms are taking it down here and digesting it and turning it into compost. So cool. Okay, I don't know how much you caught of that because I had my son hold the camera, but it's super cute. That one too was about, I believe it was $76. I got the one that was on sale, which was the black one. There's a purple one and a gray one, but those are about $85, $90. So mine was just under 80. Feels like good material. What else is going on? There's a lot, I know, I'm sorry. There's a lot going on in this video, but I don't just like record daily. I try and record and build enough content, and then I'll bring you like a nice 15-minute episode. When I was at Walmart the other day, I did take this clip. They have all their, like a bunch of their gardening stuff out, seed starting. They have a bunch of bulbs, different tubers and bare root things. So if you need those things or you're planning on getting them, try and get them now because they really do get snatched up. I remember last year I kept putting it off, and then I finally went and got some, and it was like weeded through at Home Depot. So grab some if you can now. I'm in zone 5A, and my last frost date is May 10th. Call of Duty. That your frost date is in April, then they may already have those things out and you may have to pick through them. Or if you're in like zone 4, your Home Depot or Walmart could be happening soon, so keep your eyes open. This is what I got. So pretty. So I have a pom-pom, vanilla pom-pom, and a dark ruby gem. So I think this will be a nice pretty one to go to match them. And oh, would you look at that? It's called Lake Tahoe. Daylily called Grape Magic. More strawberries. I'm gonna get strawberries, you guys. I'm not even playing around. And bleeding hearts. I've never seen these like in the store, bare root, for that price. So I'm excited. Very cool. And then I picked up a pack of broccoli because I need to seed some broccoli. Maybe you're on a budget, or you just like the way my seed starting is set up. Check the description for the links for the greenhouse and the lights. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see ya.